Good morning. This is Judge Alyssa Perez resuming the civil docket for the 210th District Court for June 8th, 2022. All matters being heard today are being heard in accordance with all emergency orders and directives regarding COVID-19. In addition to that, we are streaming all matters live via YouTube for public viewing. I'll go ahead and call it. Calling cause number 2021 DCV 3824, Monica Renee Rivera, as parent and next friend of a minor versus Farmers Texas County Mutual Insurance Company and Gina Quintana. May I have announcements, please?
Your Honor, Jaime Alvarado, on behalf of Monica Rivera, Renee Rivera. Ready.
Good morning.
And Lynn Brooks on behalf of both defendants, Your Honor.
Maled Farah as the court-appointed guardian ad litem, Your Honor, on behalf of the minor child.
Good morning, everyone. And we are scheduled for basically a friendly suit. I think it was scheduled as a final hearing today. I did receive Mr. Farah, your ad litem's report. And Mr. Alvarado, you want to go ahead and proceed with the hearing?
Thank you, Your Honor. I call Monica Renee Rivera.
Ms. Rivera, I will ask, as you are appearing remotely, if you will unmute. I'm going to need to swear you in as you give testimony today. Would you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm that any testimony you provide will be the truth and the whole truth?
Yes.
Thank you very much. You can put your hand down. Again, as I was mentioning off the record, at any point you're not able to hear, because of some of the audio difficulties sometimes we encounter when we do these things remotely, please just stop us so we can go back and repeat anything you didn't hear, okay?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Mr. Alvarado, you may proceed.
Please state your name.
Monica Renee Rivera.
You're the biological mother of Roberto Angel Sanchez.
Yes.
His date of birth, 3/27/2013.
Yes.
So that would make him 9 years old.
Yes.
Okay. And his father, Angel Roberto Sanchez Jr., was involved in a fatal accident on February 7th of last year.
Yes.
He was a passenger in a vehicle that was driven by Gina Quintana.
Correct.
Okay. And in regards to that, it was a one vehicle accident.
Yes.
And with regards to the accident, there was a farmer's insurance policy with the total proceeds of $30,000.
Yes.
Of the $30,000 on the farmer's policy, we are here to consider awarding your son $20,000 of those proceeds.
Yes.
The balance, the $10,000, has been set aside to be paid to Mr. Sanchez Jr.'s biological mother.
Yes.
Her name, Rosa Garcia.
Yes.
Okay. In regards to Mr. Angel Roberto Sanchez Sr., he has requested that any funds that should be considered for his benefit be awarded to his grandson, which would be your son, Roberto Angel Sanchez, correct?
Correct.
You understand that there are no additional funds to be collected, that this is the entire amount of insurance available as a result of this accident.
Correct.
And you and I have reviewed a distribution sheet regarding those $20,000.
Yes.
You understand my firm, Jaime Alvarado and Associates, is not taking a fee in regards to this matter.
Yes.
You also understand that we are not requesting any reimbursement for any expenses in relation to this matter.
Yes.
So the $20,000 that's being considered by this court to be awarded to your son would be the gross proceeds that he would receive for his benefit.
Correct.
No deductions of any sort for expenses, fees would be reduced from the $20,000.
Correct.
assuming that the court would have approved this settlement, you understand that those $20,000 would be invested in an interest-bearing account for your son's benefit until he turns 18?
Correct.
You understand that of the $20,000, that would be directly for your son's benefit, and you would not be awarded any of those funds.
Yes.
You're not going to receive any money here today. The monies are specifically for his benefit. Do you understand?
Correct. Yes.
Considering those circumstances, do you believe that this is a fair settlement regarding these circumstances?
Yes.
And are you asking this court to approve the settlement as we've just testified to?
Yes.
I'd pass the witness, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll go to you first, Ms. Brooks. Do you have any questions for Ms. Rivera?
I do not, Ms. Rivera. We're all very, very sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Brooks. Mr. Farah?
Yes, briefly, Your Honor.
ahead.
Okay. Good morning, Ms. Rivera. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing well. And yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. You and I have had an opportunity to speak regarding your son's case. Is that correct?
Correct.
You understand that I've been appointed by the court as the guardian ad litem on your son's behalf?
Correct.
And you understand that my role as the guardian ad litem is to oversee the settlement and make sure that there's no conflicts between you and your son. You understand that?
Yes.
And you also understand that it's my role as the ad litem to make sure that the settlement is fair and in the best interest of your son. You understand that?
Yes.
And we've had an opportunity to talk about what you're going to do with this money. And the hope is that you're going to use this money for his education when he turns 18, if he needs it. Is that correct?
Yes.
And we had also talked about purchasing an annuity on his behalf, which would pay him his money that he's due over a set schedule. You understand that?
Yes.
And you understand that that annuity is going to earn interest over time from now until he turns 18. You understand that?
Yes.
And the annuity that we had talked about briefly, and that we had farmers put together for you, would be paying your son twice a year, starting on his 18th birthday, $3,555.60. You understand that?
Correct.
And it'll be paid over the period of 4 years. You understand that?
Yes.
And the total guaranteed benefits are going to be $28,445. So the total settlement will have grown in value from $20,000 to $28,445. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And as we sit here today, are you asking the court to approve the settlement as it's been laid out before it?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have any questions or any concerns that you would like to ask myself or the court before we approve the settlement?
No.
Okay. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, counsel, and thank you, Ms. Rivera. I have reviewed the documents and considered the testimony of Ms. Rivera today. I'm assuming obviously there are no other witnesses. Alvarado.
No other witnesses, Your Honor.
So the court will find that the settlement of the $20,000 to be placed into an annuity for the benefit of the minor is in his best interest. And if the parties will submit to the court the correlating documents for the court's approval, I will sign off on those immediately. Thank you for all of your efforts on this, and thank you for your time, Ms. Rivera. Good luck to you and my best wishes.
Thank you.
If I may, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
It's my understanding there may be continuing causes of action that are being pursued. Did you want me to stay on as ad litem, or can I close out my file?
Your
Let
Honor,
me
if
get
I
a
can,
little more- Sure, let me get some more information. Go ahead, Mr. Alvarado.
Your Honor, there is a second cause of action out of County Court 3 on a drum shop case that's currently being litigated. We were trying to, and this court was very accommodating and allowing us to move this friendly suit, for a period of time to see if we were going to be able to generate some settlement funds from that case to consolidate both and try to maximize the minor's benefit, but that hasn't transpired as of yet. We're still litigating.
Okay, so how would that proceed, Mr. Farah? Tell me a little bit.
Well, I guess at this point, I can close out my file with your court, and if
Yeah.
Mr. Alvarado would like, he can always make the request with CC3
Right.
to have him appointed, since I've already gone through the heavy lifting on this case.
Sure,
Absolutely, Your Honor. We would definitely put Mr. Farah at the top of the list
sure. Yeah,
for
so
the
this-
court's consideration.
yeah, for this course purposes, I think we close out. But thank you and good luck. Good luck. Thank you very much, Ms. Rivera. You all take
Thank you.
care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
Be
Lisa,
excused.
come on over via email, okay? Thank you. And yes, y'all may
Thank
be
you.
excused. Good to see everybody.